Ellen is convinced that her daughter's lesson horse is the reincarnation of her mother. The horse's eyes give her away. You know, her mother loved anything equine, so it's fitting she's become a thoroughbred mare. As her daughter, Abby, brushes the horse, a tabby cat weaves in between its legs. The horse then stomps at the cat, which gives Ellen further evidence of her mother. Ellen is grateful for her daughter's private practice lessons, because it doesn't come to any small talk with the parents that lead to her occupation. A gynecologist. Sometimes she just says obstetrician because everybody loves baby doctors. As her daughter goes to the tack room, Ellen pats the horse's soft muzzle. "I know who you are," she whispers. "I'm on to you." Katie Butler, author of The Art of Dying Well, encourages those preparing for their own death to simply simplify their lives, reduce the space you live in, and decrease the mental and physical obstacles of each day. However, the weight of terminal illness can involve intense feelings of grief, sadness, and anger. The American Cancer Society details, "There are many important tasks at the end of life, but coming together with loss can be the hardest." Author Cody Shear, using the literary tactic of magical realism, asks, "When our bodies betray us, when we begin to feel our minds slip, how much can we embrace without going insane? How much can we detach ourselves before losing our own humanity?" Fundamental Laws of Nature by Cody Shear. Abby and her horse move to a brisk trot. Although the obstacles are just a few inches high, a swift movement can lose a rider. Ellen says a prayer. "Please, don't hurt my baby. And if you do, I will give you bodily harm. And as a doctor, I have a very intimate understanding of anatomy." Her daughter, Abby, lands the tricks easy. And Ellen sighs a great sigh of relief. "You know you don't have to get back on that horse if you don't want to." "I'm aware of the risks," Abby sighs, her melodramatic teenage sigh. Ellen is not a superstitious person, nor she's religious. But as she's getting older, she realizes that science doesn't explain everything. Ever since Ellen found a mass in her breast a few weeks ago, she just doesn't know what to believe. Like any good clinician, she denies that herself could be ill. I mean, it's illogical and unreasonable to believe that her mother had been reincarnated into a horse. But where did her spirit go? You know, nothing is ever created or destroyed. It just takes another form. Ellen pulls the hand from her shirt when she hears a quick knock at her door. It's a woman ready for her routine breast exam. "So, how long have you had the implants?" 2 years. Preventative mastectomy. You see, your mother and your 2 aunts die of cancer, and I couldn't schedule the surgery any quicker. Was this some sort of sick cosmic joke? Ellen feels as if her head has been open and the organs are just spilling out. She knows the words are wrong when they come from her mouth. At least you'll have the best tits in the nursing home. Choice. The new rhetoric of breast cancer. Ellen could have chemo, or radiation, or surgery. Just a menu of choices. 20 years ago, Ellen's mother didn't have a choice. Die in a hospital or die at home. And she chose the latter. So Ellen spent most of her time eating stale popcorn and working on organic chemistry. She's convinced that's the only reason why she got into medical school. Her daughter Abby does not have breasts yet, no. But Ellen's gonna take it all for her. The radiation, the chemo, the surgery, and even the hospice if it comes to it. She just doesn't want her daughter to become a prisoner of her own genetics. Today is Abby's writing show, and she's wearing a navy jacket and a bun in a very serious expression. The lump under Ellen's breast feels suspicious. Suspicious. As if cancer can feel human emotions. She hates the way cancer is personified as evil. It's just one cell got the wrong idea and just started fucking into abandon. That's it. Her daughter Abby stands fluid and erect and moves the horse into a fluid cancer. But she's more worried about the 2-inch lima bean under her skin. You know, she doesn't want to be sick all the time. Or chemo. Radiation and surgery, and her own daughter hasn't seen her with the flu. Ellen's not surprised when the announcer calls her into first place, and she pins a blue bridle to the horse's neck. Perfect, Ellen says. Yeah, not bad for her last hurrah. Last hurrah? Yeah, she's becoming a broodmare over the spring. She's pregnant. Ellen believes that her mom has been reincarnated into a horse. Ellen, just a few weeks ago, found a mass in her breast. What could this mean? Biological destiny? I mean, Ellen has less than a year before cancer will spread to all her sacred spaces and she'll be reincarnated into a leggy foal. At least I'm not an earthworm, she thinks. I must have done something right. It's just cancer. It's part of nature. Happens to the best of us. In the middle of the night, Ellen drives out to the barn, and she puts on the saddle onto her horse. She tries to remember everything she's learned from her childhood. And then the situation hits her. She's riding her own mother. And just echoes of laughter circle through the night.